Hey guys, welcome back to Indirect Knowledge. So in this episode, we've got a really cool tarot card reading. This is for Annie. She wants to know something about a particular person. I'm going to leave that person's name out of it just to protect privacy of both Annie and this person. But she wants to know really what this person's intentions are. Like, do they wish bad on her, or something else? What exactly is the intention? So this is a pretty cool tarot card reading. Pretty good question. Sometimes we don't always know what someone's intentions are, There's that little voice in our head sometimes that tells us something, but then maybe we can't make exactly 100% sense of it. Good to have a little bit more perspective, and doing a tarot card reading definitely can help with that. So let's find out what the intentions are. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so in the past, there's been a little bit of this, trying to keep your high ground. Okay, so you were trying to stay on top of things. You got people coming at you, maybe people that are jealous of you, and this person is probably one of those type of people, or at least you thought that they might be. In other words, in the past, maybe a couple of months back, or 3 or 4 months back, maybe even 7 months back, you may have had experiences where there was a lot of people that were trying to get what you had, or trying to get into your business, or trying to get into your life somehow. And that, when that happens, it creates a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of ideas, and it really puts you through the ringer. The good news is that you're able to hold your ground because you actually have the high ground. This person has the high ground in this. Now, the only downside to it also is that it does something to us mentally. It makes us kind of be suspect of people, and so we can kind of read into things sometimes more than we should. But then oftentimes maybe it is warranted. So it's kind of trying to figure that out. Now, in the current situation, though, where you're at with all of this is, well, I mean, you've come quite a ways. If you look at this person, a little browbeaten, you've come a ways. You've been through a lot. Kind of got beat up along the way here and there, but you're still standing. You're still in the game, so to speak. And that's what this is. It's sort of just like taking a momentary lapse just to kind of rebound a little bit, try to recoil and let some of that energy just kind of relax and stuff. So you're trying to learn from things, some of the challenges that you've had, and then there are still some challenges maybe in front of you. But even though you're kind of beaten up and tired and going through all of this kind of stuff, basically you're still in the fight. You're still ready for this to be resolved. You're still ready to get to the next chapter, to the next end post. So that's where you're at right now. So I get where this question is now coming from. I'm starting to understand and pick that up. We have the 8 of Cups as far as the near future goes. Cups are about relationships, and sometimes this is just really walking away from those relationships, going it alone, trying to find calmer waters and trying to just, maybe be more introspective. It could be spiritual, things that you're trying to do and that kind of thing. And so you leave some of the things behind, maybe relationships or things that are just no longer working for you, that kind of thing. And then, of course, there's those hidden things. And, of course, 8 in the numerology here, 8 is really about like groundedness, trying to find a place of being grounded, but yet at the same time going alone and kind of, morphing in that direction and whatnot. That's where we see at probably about 2.5 months from now, somewhere in that ballpark. Probably closer to 2 months. And then as far as really the energy surrounding that wand card that we just had, that's where kind of our current situation where you're kind of beaten up there. What's the energy surrounding that? Well, that would be this card here. It's just you're trying to just keep on keeping on, keep refining your skills, doing better and better, trying to get yourself more grounded, trying to put things forward and stuff for you and that kind of thing. And this is really about work. It's really about consistently producing good results, maybe even making those results a little bit better. But it's really this monotony of just over and over and over producing these nice results. Nice trades person here. And that's where this is why you're tired. This is why you're kind of beaten up. You've been producing solid results consistently, day in, day out. And after a while of doing that, even an expert starts to feel, maybe it's a little bit of boredom, but a lot of it could just be the fatigue of doing certain things over and over and over again. So next we have kind of where your mindset is, kind of surrounding this. whole situation, really what you want, and that's temperance. Temperance is really about finding the right proportions, really figuring out what's going to work, and really having patience and putting all of this together in order to get the best result possible. So you want the best result, and so sometimes to get the best result, you want patience. You're willing to do that, but you're wanting to see those results. You're wanting to get to see something start to happen. Now, as far as the outcome goes, we have the Fool card. That's our outcome. So the Fool card is getting to this place, back to zero, back to new beginning, to where you're footloose, fancy-free, you can get out there and do things, and so on and so forth. And then the answer to that is really this Page of Swords. Pages are messengers, and swords are all about the mind, mental things. So it's a mental message that you're getting in that. So we really do get a lot of that. So now that we've got this whole reading out of the way, we've got a little bit of perspective, some groundwork and stuff, let's really zero in now on the question, like what this person's intentions are, really what I'm picking up from all of this. So I'm not picking up that this person really has bad intentions or that they're out to get you per se. I just feel like that they're trying to rise above everybody else and get themselves to that high position. Just like you're kind of at the high position now, they're trying to get there. It doesn't mean that they have bad feelings for you or that they think ill of you. It just means that they want to get some notoriety, some recognition, and they want to find out what you know. And so that's kind of where it is. So if they seem a little two-faced, it's because of two reasons. One, they're trying to learn from you and they're trying to model you in order to have what you have. And two is because they just really want to, make you think that they're on your side, kind of get you feeling that way and all. They have their own agenda, but it's not that they wish ill on you. It's just that they're trying to get to what trying to learn from you. So you have a choice. You can either teach them what you know, or you can kind of be there and kind of mentor them along the way, or you can just kind of, leave them out to dry and then kind of let them fend for themselves and kind of figure it out on their own. And who knows what will happen. Well, I think honestly, the better approach might be to just, be friendly with this person and not harbor any ill will toward them or anything like that. And then maybe try to share some of what you know with them in order to help them. It's okay to bring people up, like even if you're in a competitive state or you've got a lot of things going on. In many instances, many instances, if you act the mentor and people see you that way, even though this person may be climbing up and they may be learning new skills and they may be achieving new things or getting what you have now, you'll be gaining something much more, something that they haven't even conceived of yet. You will be the thought leader or the authority in whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever social group that you happen to be in. And that means that you will still be on top. So that's the reading. I hope it helps you. If you need anything, please reach out to me. I'm always here for you as your tarot coach. I'm always here for you. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And on the next episode of Indirect Knowledge, we'll have something else fun to talk about. So please stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. If you have other questions that you need answered, hit the bell notification when we come on to do these live streams. If you want to jump in the chat, ask your question, we can do a reading for you as well. So guys, if you want to help the monks and, the work that we do as far as spreading love for God, helping the homeless, the hungry, all these kind of good things, you can help by donating. Just go to helpbydonating.com. And that's really it. I'll have that information and everything else in the description below this video. Please stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for subscribing. Talk to you guys soon.